Hello everyone. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Good morning. I know my voice a little manly sounding to me right now. Hell. Anyways, y'all, this if you've been here before, if this your first time here, thank you for clicking on the video. If you've been here before, what up, gang? Go ahead and hit the like button or the subscribe button, because y'all know y'all coming back. Like, I can see how my views been improving overall. So I can see I gained a new follower last week. So hey to my new follower, girl, like, or boy, like, what's up? How you doing? No disrespect in calling you a boy, but I don't know if you're a girl or a boy. So hey. This review is going to be Basketball Wives Orlando Season 1, Episode 8, Forget Me Not. Oh, hell. The way it was spelled is like so wild, but y'all, let's hop into this review. Hopefully my voice comes back to normal. This episode off with Nick and Nikki. Ooh, Lord, the English is gonna kill me in the beginning of this. So, Nikki and Nick meet up, and Nikki says, they met a couple summers ago at a party or whatever, and she missed having her tea sessions with Nikki because it's a lot of shit and tea that they need to talk about. So Nick go in her confessional, and she says Nikki got drunk as hell a while back, day or two ago, and she went on live and was talking shit about Mulan and for. Now, the shit she said about Mulan, somebody asked her what happened with Mulan, and she just said she got in the way and she got popped. She really wasn't talking shit. Now, before, that's another story. Nikki said, hell, she said what she said on her live, and yeah, she kind of regretted because she wouldn't have got on there and said what she said about war. I said war about four because forget me not, four. Okay, now I understand why they said that in the caption. Yeah. I understand that now. Okay, but yeah, she was like, fuck Mulan now. Mulan not her friend, so she don't feel bad for none of the shit she said about that girl. And she really ain't saying nothing too disrespectful, so like, I don't care neither. I just don't want Nikki crying when Mulan get to talking about her damn body. Toughen up. Started talking about Ford. She was like, me and Ford met when I was very young. He was an up-and-coming rapper from Chicago, and I was very, a young, naive girl from Chicago. So yeah, like, she's like, I feel like I wasted my prime years with him. And, just for him to be out here doing the shit he do, like, Ford be wilding on Twitter, y'all. So, like, I can see how that shit hurt. To see the shit that he be doing, like, you did not... I can see how she hurt because she probably feel like she did not know that man for real. But, this girl, you need to see a therapist. You need to go see a therapy because, like, I don't know what kind of closure you can get for him, but I feel like for her not to really to see this life that he's living now, you kind of want it down. He's been living this double life the whole time, so now she probably questioning everything, and y'all know how that shit go. She was like, yeah, I'm traumatized. Like, there's no going back for that. And I'm like, are you traumatized from when he sent the video of his ass and his balls to somebody? Like, cause y'all remember when he was on Black Ink and he sent that video of his ass and his balls, like, and not the other part, just the ass and the balls. He was only showing his ring. Get over here with Megan, and Megan was like, I make $15,000 a month on YouTube for being messy. It ain't my fault why these bitches, why the real bitches go eat and the other, these fake bitches stay hungry. I like Megan. Like, Megan standing her shit. So is it really messy when somebody call you out to your face about your shit and tell you what they said? Because they hold themselves accountable shit. They just hold you accountable also. Like, so I don't know. Like, Megan is planning to do a live podcast session this week or whatever. So she just doing some photos and promo for it or whatever. Getting stuff together so everybody can know about it. But my thing is, did Megan do some work on her face? Because, like, what's the lip? Megan, don't touch your face no fucking more. Because that Botox on them fillers and the jawline looking strong as hell. And I don't remember Megan jawline looking like that. So I don't know if it's contoured that way or what's going on. But Megan, don't you touch your fucking face. I ain't gonna cap. The little podcast photo shoot was really cute. She had like a whole bunch of old school TVs, and that was on their like Gray Staticky channel. Y'all remember that shit. If you ain't too young, you remember that shit. Some of y'all might not never dealt with that. But yeah, they had like the little staticky looking look on the TV screens, and Megan was sitting laying on top of the TV screens, and her bob was Bobbiana. Like, the bob was cute, the makeup was cute, when they edited the photos though, they like edited and it made her face look even more stronger. Like it wasn't like a feminine soft look. So I don't know. That's the only thing I don't like. I think they should have edited the photos to make it like more soft, more feminine, because her makeup was already kind of harsh. Not to be offensive. We get over here with Mulan and Ashley. You know, they friends now. Now that Mulan got into it with Danny and down there everybody else. She gonna go run and be friends with Ashley, the one she was talking about at first. But alright, y'all. So Mulan said she wanted to do some retail therapy, and the retail therapy she is going to do is at Ashley shop. Girl, okay, girl, get out of our face with this like we slow. Production told y'all to get y'all asses together and do this scene, and that's what y'all did, because ain't nobody really want to film with y'all right now. Mackenzie might film with Ashley, but Mackenzie and Mulan, like, I don't see them having a real bond and friendship. Like, you can tell that their friendship is only based off of them not liking Morgan and Danny. That's the only reason that they have a friendship. Trauma bonding. Mulan is coming in and out, balling out now. Ashley clothes. And the only thing I don't like about when people get BBLs is their bodies do not fit into jeans no more. Like, if I was to ever get my body done like in that type of way, I'd be like, can you put me in a size 15? Size 17? Like, put me in a certain size pair of jeans, because there's no way I want to be walking around wearing leggings and tights and sweatpants all for the rest of my life, because my ass is unproportionate to fit in regular clothes. Like, y'all could have stuck with the proportionate body that fit in a certain pair of jeans. You could have got your ass a little bit bigger to where they still can fit in jeans. But them hoes can't wear pants no more. I want y'all to really pay attention to how many bitches that got BBLs that wear jeans. Denim jeans. She said she had got her first BBL at 18, and she had got her titties reduced, but her ass ain't going nowhere. And she's like, it just feel heavy now when she be running up and down the court. Girl, it looks heavy. It looks very heavy. That's why you lost all that weight, because you been carrying all that ass around. Like, you was getting a workout. You was getting a workout. She said she got her titties done. I want my titties done. I want a breast reduction so bad. I feel like that. I just want to buy pretty brows. And not spend about $50 on a bra. Like, so I do want a breast reduction. But Ashley tells us when she was 23, she had got butt shots. In the picture they posted, I don't know if she got ass shots or not, or they just stole her goddamn money. Ashley, girl, I think they stole your money. But no, she said she was 23 when she got butt shots, and then at 30 she had to get them removed, because it was just like, after a while, once it all settles, y'all, that shit don't look good. It might look good the first 2 years of getting some shit put in your ass, but after a while, when you keep sitting on shit and everything, and it ain't supposed to do that, it's going to form into like, it's like a heavy ass diaper. We get this, and so we get this cute little scene, excuse me for that, with Danny and Morgan or whatever. And Danny even took a personality test or whatever. And you know, basically was saying like her love match type is people that are affection, positive words of affirmation or whatever. And she was like, she don't even like people to be all up on her in her face like that. So she don't understand how she got that as her results or whatever. And Morgan was just like, you know, I feel like you experienced that, how would I put this? You know, Danny Daddy is the one that introduced her to sports and shit. So, you know, when she plays sports and when she look at her, that's her love language. Sports in the way her daddy taught her. So, all of that mushy and affection and love shit, like, that's not the love language her daddy communicated through her with. It makes sense or whatever. And then she also talks about how she wants to go to therapy, because she was like, she can't even, like, it don't even feel good for another man to be looking at her because she was with her ex for so long. And I can understand that, because when you so used to like just turning down niggas and like no, and then you have to like, ooh, I gotta put myself back out here for you niggas. Like, Danny, I understand. Over here with Ashley and Tony. I think that's Ashley's husband's name. Yes. She was just speaking about how, you know, they did the first autistic test for their son, and then he saw a lot of similarities. So and then he took the autistic test, and he found out at 30 that he was autistic. So they'll be going on a Today Show to talk about it because no one else in the league has ever personally came forward and spoken out and told their story. So I mean, congratulations. That's really big of them to do or whatever. That really is big because maybe now more people will go get tested and realize like just because you're autistic does not mean nothing is really your life. Just because you're autistic doesn't mean your life has to be any different from everybody else's. If Tony made it this far, you can make it that far. So that's good. I have nothing negative to say about that scene. So now we just go speed date. Now we going speed date with Morgan, Nikki, and Danny. Basically, really it's really for Danny, but everybody else is going to tag along just to get out in the waters with her. But I actually want to see this because we've been seeing them in such a defensive mood when it comes to these girls that I actually want to see their feminist side when it comes to the men. Because a lot of women know how to turn it on and off. So hopefully they turn that shit on because I am intrigued. So let's go. So Nikki first date to sit down, his only answer was it all depends. I don't know if he didn't speak English for real, if he didn't want to give out too much, or he was just kind of like, y'all put me over here. I did not sign up for this shit. So I'm just going to say it all depends. She asked his birthday, it all depends. She asked his zodiac sign, it all depends. She asked me what's the perfect first date for him. Y'all, he said it all depends. Girl, I would have got up and walked away from that fucking table. While he figure out what it depends on, I'll be gone. Cause nigga, no, hit the buzzer. I'm here with Morgan in one of her dates, and she gonna ask this man, do you nail your arms every day? First off, what kind of question is that? And that's nasty, like razor bumps. This fool gonna say no. He's like, he likes the look of having no hair, the clean look. This bitch gonna come outside of her neck and ask this man, do you know anywhere else? Morgan, that is not your business. That is sexual assault. You're gonna be a part of a Me Too movement asking them type of questions. Don't do that. Over here trying to wipe the sweat off the man's forehead, and baby done reached across the table and her whole right damn titty done fell out. Whole boob then just fell out on the table. She done gave everybody a scream. That man turned red and real fucking fast. And the instructor for the speed dating class tell them ladies, at the end of this, you gotta stand up and go sit at the table with the men that you want to go on a second date with. How did I know? Nikki and Morgan was gonna choose the same damn man? They chose the same man. Danny, I hope you do not. They ain't paying over there to where the hell you ran out to. But you better not have went and sat down with that man with them knockers in his goddamn hair and that ugly ass hairstyle. Like, you better not do it. He did. Danny went and sat with that ugly ass man with them little 4 fucking plaques in his head and them beads. The one who said when she asked his age and he said timeless. Like, girl, no. But the dude that Morgan and Nikki done chose, girl, why he get another girl? Baby, he got 3 bitches in one night. He was on a roll, baby, okay? Is he the one that was handing out massages and offering? Yeah, he offered to cook and gave everybody a massage, and no wonder he got 3. We're here with Megan again, and she just she getting ready for her live podcast with the girls from the podcast Cocktail or whatever. And I just giving her some points, some tips, she like saying, if you see anybody in the line that's lit, you need to put them in the front because they're gonna be the ones that do the most participating. And I think that's very smart to think about because that is true. If you see a bitch in the line lit, that's gonna be the one that wanna do all the talking and everything else. So yeah, put them in the front because they're gonna probably be doing the most interaction with you. Then she was like, and it's the VIP section for the girls, air quote girls. And she's like, I don't know where I stand with some of these girls, so yeah, I don't know who friends and who I'm not friends with. And I mean, that's true, because half of y'all act like y'all don't like each other. Megan comes out and say her special guest is going to be 4 from Black Ink. Girl, you is messy as hell. Did you tell Nikki that you was doing this? Like, who? What? Is it Megan? Are you making podcasts about gossip and blogs? Why are we looking at 4? Why are we about to be talking to 4 about the things he do in the bedroom and on Twitter? I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to hear about that. And I know damn well Nikki, you don't want to hear about that. Megan, you was messy as fuck. It says she don't know if 4 knows Nikki is coming. And she's not going to tell Nikki that 4 coming because she don't want her to talk Megan out of bringing him on her show or talk 4 out of coming and sabotaging her show. What if she doesn't want to come at all and be in his presence? Maybe it's not about you or your show. What if maybe she says, okay, well, since 4 is going to be there in attendance, I'm not going to be there in attendance. As a friend, I feel like you should give her that option. As someone who is trying to build a friendship with someone, I think you should give them the option of whether they want to share that space with their ex or not. I mean, it's cool if you do it. I don't want to do it. Got to move on. It's doctor's appointment to get her reconstruction surgery. And the doctor asked her, okay, like, what all did you get done? She's like, I had a BBL, and then I also had the hydrogel shots. So the BBL is fat transfer. That's gonna move, like, that's gonna act like regular fat. Like, it's gonna go, if people work out, it's gonna burn. But the hydrogel shots, like, what the fuck is that? What the fuck is, I be seeing hydrogel when I be doing my job. Like, that's one of the charges that's always showing up on people's insurances. I don't know anything to see what hydrogel is used for. Cause now I have questions like, what is that? We go over here with Danny, and I'm thinking that she fits to go on a date. Well, no, I thought she was actually walking into Million podcast event. So I was like, girl, why are you so dressed up? Then we find out actually Danny got a date. Then I got nervous. I was like, oh Lord. Danny going on a date with that man she met at that speed date thing with them little 5 plants? Danny, turn around. Do not go on this date. Then I seen, oh, wait, no, Danny has met somebody new named Michael. And she said they met a couple months ago. And this is their date. And they are cute together. Like, he's a handsome chocolate young man. Like, okay, black love. I like this. I was nervous. If she would have popped up on the scene with the ugly ass man from that speed dating, like, yeah, I was gonna have a fit. We get to Megan little event, all the girls arriving. Lindsay come in first, and she was just like, I'm kind of hesitant going to events with these girls, because them hoes don't know how to act, and bitch, I'm in my 3rd trimester, so I ain't got time for them to push me into early labor fucking with them. Then who else we get? I think we get Mackenzie and Ashley, and they asked, one of them asked was Danny coming, which is weird because y'all don't even like Danny like that. So why y'all worried about Danny? And Lindsay was saying, no, no, she's not coming. I think she's on a date. And Mackenzie gonna say, ooh, well, we can drink to that. Bitch, you know what was crazy? She got her confessional was like, because if she said, well, if Danny gets a man, she's on track to leave me and Rashad alone. That is the same exact shit that Neek said in episode 1 or 2 regarding Mackenzie. Mackenzie got her man, now she left Neek and whatever Mackenzie's baby daddy alone. Like, that is crazy. These tables just turning, everybody getting a turn to be in the same spot somebody else is in. Thor makes his grand entrance, y'all, and he don't know Nikki about to be here. Nikki don't know he about to be here. And I can see how this is going to be really traumatic and embarrassing for Nikki, because he about to be talking about getting his ass ate, getting his ass pegged, like getting fucked in the, like he's about to be talking about all this shit he does with his ass. It's kind of like taboo, but not taboo. But it's like, I'm just happy he living in his truth, because like he said, he was so depressed because he couldn't live in his truth, you know, because he didn't love himself. And I really do believe that was part of the reason he was depressed like that. He did not love himself. And now he done moved forward, and you know, he love himself, and he gonna do whatever he wanna do to make him happy. And I mean, that's his life. That's his life, that's his ass. So like, it don't bother me not no way. I'm happy he's living in his truth. Morgan and Nikki walked in, and Morgan came in, and she actually spoke to Ashley. She was like, the last time I seen Ashley was at the pajama party, and last thing I heard, she was calling the police. But instead of bringing drama to her door, I'm gonna play the same game she playing. So what game is that? You have to leak her address to her ex or somebody that ain't supposed to have her address? You have to get her, she don't get child support. She's a married lady, so I don't know what game you about to go play with her, but I'm just over both of y'all asses. But Nikki came in this little Red Riding Hood outfit. Like, what the hell out of all things? This was actually cute because it wasn't just a little podcast. Like, they came in and sat down. They did a little burlesque show for them and everything. That lady tried to put that little thing in my Mulan mouth, and Mulan was like, no, ma'am, I just said you put that between your legs behind your back, and you think it's going in my mouth? Hell no. COVID is still running rapid, bitch. COVID is still running rapid. But that is cute. I want to go to a burlesque show. Like, okay, I don't want you to put nothing in my mouth. Don't get too close to me. I just want to watch from afar. Let me just look. Megan came out, and after the other ladies from the other podcast introduced her and whatever, brought her out. She got up here and said, listen, if you got any ill intentions, get out. Leave. If you plan on fighting, get out, leave. If y'all break out fighting, the security will put y'all out. Like, we are here to have a good time, period. She is not playing with them, bitch. I might cut up at everybody else's event, but at this event, you get your ass put out. Like, Megan not playing about her motherfucking money. Y'all hoes gonna sit down and act like, yeah, these cameras here, but bitch, act like you got some sense. Boy walked out and all Nikki could do was sit her head down, giggle, and drink. Cause girl, you know none of these bitches is your friend. You know it. Now keep it cool and collected, calm and copacetic, cause bitch, you're gonna get put out if you act out. I'm glad she told them that. Yeah, the security gonna put y'all ass out if y'all cut up. Because now, bitch, now you gotta sit here and be uncomfortable and sit in it. Sit in it. Listen to him and sit in it. It ain't got nothing to do with you no more, Nikki. It ain't you. That's not your man. So we don't care if he get fucked. We don't even think about you when it comes to this like we do. I ain't gonna cap. When I first had heard about the Ford situation and the stuff he was doing, I was like, damn, did Nikki know about this? Then I thought back to Black King. I was like, oh, when he was sending his asshole and his balls to motherfuckers, that's why he was doing that. Like, allegedly. Like, wow. I did think about Nikki at first in the beginning, like, girl, how you feel seeing your ex getting bent all over on Twitter? But you know, like, yeah, Ashley gonna say, this is how Megan treats her friends, springing problematic exes on them. How is he problematic, Ashley? And we see how you treated Morgan, so you the last one to speak up about anything. And then, like she said, it's for content. Like, it's not like they in a private space, they in a public space. So if he would have came on his own or she would have invited him, then what? She wasn't gonna tell that man to leave. Like, he ain't disrespecting Nikki in no shape or form. Like, yes, she might be traumatized by what he do now in his personal life, but that really ain't got shit to do with Nikki like that. Like, let's be honest. Nikki in her bag because her feelings is hurt that he out here getting pegged by other women, and that shit is embarrassing to her. She is not really in her feelings and hurt like, oh, she really thought she was gonna spend the rest of her life with Ford. Like, that shit was toxic as fuck. Both of them was toxic. He was toxic and she was toxic as fuck. So like, miss me with this shit. And them hoes, ain't none of these hoes on this show really fucking friends. They all just met a while ago, like 2 years ago. Like, kick rocks. Nikki getting her confession and pop her shit how she feel like Megan is a lawyer, Megan is only about herself. And I mean, yeah, that's true, but like, y'all know Megan is the Shawnee of this group, so I don't know why y'all had high expectations for her. Like, Megan been messy, and then it's like, okay, we really can't say nothing about Megan being messy because Megan tells you what she tells you what she did, which defaults the part of being messy. Like, she brutal, she honest, yeah, y'all might get offended, but like, bitch, at least she didn't invite him here behind your back. I don't fucking know. This is a show. The producers could have really invited for, like, I don't know, so I can't give it that much energy because we know how these reality TV shows go. Now, I do feel like Nikki should have got a heads up. I definitely agree. She should have got a heads up. What's crazy is to me is all the women, you can see them making faces or whatever. The camera keep going around to the room and watching them make faces. And I just think they better be careful. Because y'all niggas might come home saying they want to try some of this shit that's Ford's doing, and y'all gonna try it. Them hoes gonna try it. Half of these hoes done tried that shit before and just ain't gonna say nothing. They're gonna take that shit to the grave. But, bitch, most of these hoes done did that, some and worse. Ate ass, ate trash. Like, let's be for real. Be for real. We grown now. Let that man do what that man want to do. All the facial expressions are unnecessary. This is embarrassing. And Megan, you are wrong as fuck. Megan, you are wrong as fuck. Like, did you bring him there to embarrass Nikki? Because you know she was going to be embarrassed. Even if she shouldn't be embarrassed, you knew she was going to feel some type of way. He is literally putting his personal private business out in front of all these girls who already feel some type of way about Nikki. Like, Mulan is eating this shit up. Ashley is sitting there like, oh my gosh. Like, Nikki, if I was you, I would have got up and walked out. I don't understand why you still sitting there, because I would have got the fuck up and walked out. I don't want to hear about none of that shit that nigga got going. She said she think Ford is being extra because Nikki is in the crowd. Girl, have you seen his Twitter? She on Twitter too. Like, have you seen his Twitter? I don't think he doing the most because Nikki there. He just being honest with himself, and he ain't gonna sugarcoat it to make Nikki feel good. That's the thing about it. That's his life. Ain't nobody got time to be worried about Nikki when they live in their life. Like, the fuck? Y'all crazy. And then tonight, it's a better way to explain it. How? Bitch, I gotta keep it PG-13 because y'all hoes is childish and got a childish ass mindset? No. That was the episode. I don't know. It's just weird. Last week, it was Megan is messy. Everybody was talking about Megan being messy last week. Like, we had meetups with everybody saying she was messy. And then this week, we got her doing something messy. So, like, I don't know if we was getting the scenes out of order because prior to this, everybody else was being more messier than Megan was, because Megan was just calling shit out. She really wasn't being messy towards the friend group, so that's why I don't understand the issue. Like, y'all know what y'all here for, so maybe this is just the storyline. I'm not even gonna think that deep into it, because if so, I'll be annoyed. Y'all have a good one, and I'll be back for Basketball Wives LA. Subscribe, 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 like the video. Please and thank you.